So everybody keeps asking, what is local SEO? Well, today I'm going to start through a series and talk about exactly what local SEO is. Not only that, I want to talk about each individual part and guide a business owner through the entire process of optimizing their local SEO. And why do we want to do this? It's all about Google. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's say you are a roofer in San Antonio and somebody comes to you and says, "Hey, I can do your local SEO for you, and I'm gonna do all this stuff, and you're gonna get so much more traffic to your website." Well, that's what most people do for roofing companies. They come and they tell them all the stuff that they're gonna give them, and great, um, that's awesome. But I'm a local business owner, and I want to know, okay, if you're gonna do this for me, what am I getting in return? If somebody implements a well-organized local SEO strategy in a city like, again, San Antonio, where you have hundreds of thousands of people, and you show up first in every area, or even just one main area where hundreds of people a month are searching for your service, and let's say you get 20 more phone calls a month for estimates, and you close even, let's just say, 5 of those every month. And let's say somebody's charging you $1,000 a month to do the SEO. Wow, that's a lot of money. I can't believe it. But I'm getting 5 extra roofs a month. And let's say your average profit is only $4,000. That's $20,000 a month on an investment of $1,000 a month. And let's say you scale that up and you're getting 7, 9, 12 new roofs a month based on this. Is that something that you want or not? I mean, it makes perfect sense. Like, yes, it's a big number, $1,000 a month. I can't believe that they're going to charge that much, but it's a service that has almost an unlimited return on investment. It's incredibly valuable, and it's something that every local business in the world needs. Every single local business. And I have here all of the different, let's say, niches or different types of businesses that are out there as far as home service-based businesses. That's where this works best, where people aren't driving down the road every day seeing, Bob's barbecue and, okay, maybe Bob doesn't need to do that much advertising because he's on a main road through San Antonio. Well, that's not how it is with a roofing company or a gutter cleaning company or even a remodeling company. People aren't going to look for you until they need you. It's not like a restaurant where they see you every day and they're like, oh, well, I'm going to try that place out whenever they get hungry. Painters, HVAC, these are some high dollar uh, service businesses. And the number one problem that they have is not getting found. So that aside, I want to show you how to be found. That's the number one thing here. People need to find your business when they're looking for you. That's the key. It's easy to go out to your local ESPN 10,000 radio station and advertise as a roofer and be out there all the time and spend thousands and thousands of dollars a month on advertising. How many of those people are you reaching are either, let's say, not homeowners, if you're, let's say, a residential roofer, they're not homeowners. They're they just built a new house and never had heard your service because they just moved to town, or let's say just never in their life have a new roof installed on their house because they moved 3 or 4 times. There's so many of those people that you're reaching with that huge marketing budget that don't ever need your service. A service like local SEO is targeted directly to the people that need your service when they need your service. I cannot stress that enough. People aren't going to be looking for your business online unless they need you. And if Google shows you in the number one spot for what they search, or even on the first page somewhere, it's way more likely that they're going to call you right then, and they're already going to be a warm lead. It's not going to be cold leads where you're if you're a roofer and you're old school, you're going around knocking on doors trying to sell roofs to people that don't need them. You're only going to be selling them to people that need them, and they need them right then. So that's what the value of local SEO is being in front of people when they need to find you. Because Google is all about trust. People trust Google because that's what they've done for years, is build trust among the entire world. So if they trust you enough to put you on the first page, your customers are going to trust you enough to call you. So let's get into it. This is the first part in a series that's going to go on through each individual part of local SEO. Today, I just want to talk about, number one, why you need it. We did that. So number two, we're going to just talk about title tags, meta descriptions, what they are and why they're so incredibly important, and they're the foundation of local SEO. So what's a title tag? Let me just open up an incognito browser here so that there's no search history. Anything I type is going to be, it's not going to be searched for. Google likes to track you and determine kind of what you're looking for ahead of time. So if we go incognito, they can't really do that so much. These are going to be really good search results. So let's just go with Columbus, Ohio roofer. So number one, you're going to see Google Guaranteed. That's a newer thing now from Google. If you're a contractor and you can get guaranteed, do it. It's a pain in the butt, let me tell you, because they want to know that everybody here is going to be providing guaranteed level service because they're putting some skin in the game now. If they're recommending people here and something goes wrong, Google is now putting themselves on the hook for it because, again, they're trying to build trust. And if they're providing, guaranteed satisfaction, then these are going to be the most trusted people, and that's why they're at the top of the page now. So we look for Columbus, Ohio roofer, Cap City Restoration, Davis Roofing and Restoration, Schottenstein Roofing are the first three to show up. There's still SEO that goes into this, so you have to be guaranteed, number one, and then number two, the people that show up in the first three spots are going to be your people that are more optimized. So if you click on more roofers, you're going to see a lot more, but again, you want to be in these first three spots, and that goes along with SEO hand in hand. The next group, typically in something as competitive as a roofer, and when I say as competitive, I mean that Google knows exactly how much a lead is worth to you, and they're going to charge exactly how much that lead is worth. So in a city like Columbus, to be in one of these three spots, it's not going to cost you anything, really. But as soon as somebody clicks, boom, I bet it's $30 a click. Every single click. It doesn't matter if you close it, doesn't matter if they call you, doesn't matter if they go to anything else inside your website, or even if they meant to click on it. If they click on any of these links, these people are getting charged $30 a pop. So again, back to that, somebody's going to charge me $1,000 a month to SEO. Okay, so if we're talking about $1,000 a month and you paid for that, you get every single click and lead that comes to you. Versus if you're paying cost per click, it's going to be $1,000. Let's say it's $30 a click. You're only getting 33 clicks a month. That's nothing. Let's say that's clicks. That's not even people that call you or do anything on your website. That's just people clicking on your site. Is it worth more to have people that actually want your service and with no limit on how many clicks you're getting? Or do you want to pay by click for people that didn't even click on your website? It's a no-brainer. This stuff needs to be done if you're a local business. So the next is the map pack or the snap pack or the 3-pack. There's all kinds of different names for it. And this is separate. So to be in these what we call organic spots takes one kind of SEO. And that's what we're going to focus on today. Because this is a whole separate animal and it changes all the time. To get into this spot, you really are going to probably pay a premium. And it's going to take really specialized skills by anybody that's going to try and get you here. The typical local SEO is going to get you into these organic rankings. So here's what we call organic rankings. And this bounces around a lot, especially as Google rolls out more and more updates to try and provide more and more relevant search results to the searching community. So since these guys were in Google Guaranteed, let's take a look at them. So again, we're talking about title tags, meta descriptions. Here's your title tag. Affordable roofer, Columbus, Ohio. And the company's name is Cap City Restoration. You can see the website below that and then the description below that. And the more optimized your website is, the more Google is going to provide these links to your customers as they scroll through. Because as you can see, like with this guy here, he doesn't have any of those links down below. Neither do these guys. So that's the best thing is when you get highly optimized, you get toward the top of page one, Google's going to trust each individual web page within your website, and they're going to give more and more links to you. And more links means more people seeing your stuff. So let's go down and take a peek at page 9. All right, here's a good example. Liberty Restoration Group. So we had Cap City Restoration, we have Liberty Restoration Group. So two things that really aren't specific as far as the name. So, on that first page, we also had Able Roofing, obviously the roofing company. In this case, we have a restoration company, just like back on the first page where we had a restoration company. These guys are on page 1. These guys are on page 9. Why? Well, the first thing is the title tag. This is the most important thing that Google looks at, is what are you wanting as a business? What do you want us to rank you for? Well, in this case, they want to rank for roofing and siding and windows. Boom. Google says, I don't think so. You need to pick something specific. If you want to rank for roofing and siding and windows, you need a page for roofing, you need a page for siding, and you need a page for windows. And in the best case scenario, you go back to these guys where, they have a bunch of different services they offer, clearly, at least commercial, residential, and vinyl siding. Commercial roofing, residential roofing, and vinyl siding. These guys obviously offer the same things, but they try to stuff them all on one page. And you either, number one, over-optimize, and Google doesn't like that, or number two, you keyword stuff, and Google doesn't like that either. So, boom, you get banished to page 9. There's a lot more that goes into it than that, but this is a great example of two companies with similar names with a huge difference in rankings. And if you're on page 1 for Columbus, Ohio Roofer, in a city the size of Columbus, 900,000 people, for a term like this, you're going to be getting at least, 100 clicks a month probably. And again, these guys are paying $30 per click. This guy is not paying a thing, unless he's paying an SEO guy, to be right on the first page. Every click he gets is free. So that's your title description. So what you want to do is optimize it. Number one, obviously put your name in there. Number two, you want your keyword in there that's most important to you. And in this case, to them, it's affordable roofer, Columbus, Ohio. Because people are searching for roofer, Columbus, Ohio. They're searching for roofer in Columbus. They're searching for Columbus, Ohio roofer. He's catching all of those by having that keyword here. And then he throws in a long tail keyword like affordable, and so you catch even more. Google doesn't look at this. This is what your customer sees. So this needs to be good for your customer that's just scrolling through here real fast, not caring what they're seeing. So in this case, they see roofer Columbus, Ohio. Okay, well, they're roofer in Columbus, Ohio. They're on the first page. They're not Angie's List or Home Advisor, so I'm going to call Newman and I'm going to call Cap City Restoration. Boom, customer. And at that point, it's up to you as the business owner to close that customer. In the case of Liberty Restoration, secure roof repair, siding, window replacement in Columbus with Liberty. There's so much here, and Google doesn't find it relevant that they actually cut a lot of it out. In this case, you get the whole thing right off the bat because they're talking about one specific thing on one specific page. Very important things to do. So that's pretty much going to be it for today. I just wanted to talk about the title tags and the meta descriptions as far as your customers see them as they're scrolling through search results. And I want to, again, stress the importance of good local SEO. There's going to be so much more that goes into why a company, two restoration companies that do the same thing in the same city are on page 1 and page 9 for a super competitive keyword. I'll talk more about that as we go. And I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below so that we can keep providing high quality content to you guys. And please comment below if you have questions. If things don't seem right, if you have questions about your business, just throw them in down below. Be more than happy to help you guys out. That's all for today. Appreciate you watching.